everybody, Captain Algebra here with my March of 2017 pickups. Got some pretty good stuff this month. Had a big Genesis lot that I picked up from a guy nearby, so we'll save that for last, but let's get started right away. First thing, I technically got in April, but it was ordered in March. I'm pretty excited about it, and that is an Elgato Game Capture HD. So now I can start capturing some game footage. I can add it to my Video Games Monthly videos. I can do some video game reviews. I do some Let's Plays, but just add some stuff that I can do to my channel now that I wasn't able to before. Won't have any on this video just because I've just got it yesterday. I'm still trying to work with it and figure it out, but so far it's so good. So next I had some a Best Buy gift card that I wanted to spend, and it was perfect timing because there's a game I really wanted. It was coming out. First, while I was there, picked up BLOODBORNE for the PS4. So I heard good things about it. Heard it's very tough and it's similar to Dark Souls. I enjoyed Dark Souls, so I wanted to give this one a chance. And I've been, since I just got the PS4 recently, I've been trying to get some cheaper games for it, and that one I think was only 20 bucks when I picked it up. And then the big reason I was really wanted to go to Best Buy at that time was Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Wii U. So the Switch really doesn't interest me right now, and so I wasn't going to get that right away, especially since there's not a ton of games on it right now. Maybe eventually, when Super Mario Odyssey comes out, if they come out with a Metroid game, I'll be more inclined to get it. For right now, the Wii U is fine. I've really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. I've played it a ton. Haven't played much in the last week. I was in Florida for spring break with my family, so I've had a little week hiatus. And so hopefully get back into that soon. And then while there, I also did get the collector's edition walkthrough. Just because I'm not a huge open world fan of games, but I love Zelda, and so I thought this game just might be a little too ambitious for my my liking. And so that helps me keep an idea of where I want to go, and keeps me focused. Otherwise I'll just get sidetracked and it'll take me forever to get through it. So it also came with a map that shows where all the shrines are and all the Korok seeds that I've been using from time to time. But it doesn't take anything away from the experience of Zelda. I still explore, find new things, but it makes it a little more manageable for me. So that was great. Next, Mantiques is closing down. I talk about that every once in a while, and I go there occasionally. But it was a really cool store that has a tons of stuff, and so it was 40% off card sales and 50% off cash sales. So we were in Florida when it started, but there were some games there. they've been sitting on the shelf that I wanted for a while, but they're pretty overpriced, and I figured with almost half off that I could get them for a decent price. But like I said, the deal started a day before I got back from Florida, and talking to the guy, people were there like an hour before the store opened to start getting in there and get stuff. So I missed out on a lot of good stuff, but I did find a few things that I wanted. So for the NES, we got Tecmo World Wrestling. It's a solid wrestling game. I always liked Tecmo on the NES. They had some good games, so only played a little bit. It's kind of fun. For the PS1, Devil Dice Complete. So it's a very fun puzzle game where you roll around the dice and try to eliminate them as you go. Only experience I had with this was it was on a demo disc that I got when I was younger. And I always enjoyed playing it, so thought I'd pick that up. For the Sega Dreamcast, Vigilante 8, Second Offense. The case is a little cracked on the front and on the back. There's a couple cracks over here. But otherwise, the disc is in good shape, and it's complete. And I have a very small Dreamcast collection, so I'm trying to find some decent games for it. And I love Vigilante 8, the original one. So I was glad to find Second Defense. And then, for the Genesis, NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I love NBA Jam. I prefer it on the Super Nintendo. I feel like the controllers just work better than the Genesis does. But it is complete. It's got the manual and everything in very good condition. So even though I didn't get any of the stuff that I really wanted to, there are like 4 or 5 NES Complete in Box games that I was looking to get, but still got some decent games. And then the local game store, Game Corner, got a couple things. Start out with, I just got some manuals for games that I had. So we got the Toy Story 2 manual for Nintendo 64. We got the Star Fox 64 manual. And Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. So Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, I had the case, I had the game, I just needed the manual, but Star Fox and Toy Story 2, I only had the game. So I got the manual, now I just got to get the box. And then while I was there, a couple other things I found was Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for Xbox 360. So I enjoy the Marvel vs. Capcom games. They're fun fighting games. Played 2 a lot in college. One of my roommates had it. And so I wanted to try out 3. Pretty fun fighting game. And then also, for GameCube, WarioWare Incorporated. I like party games like Mario Party. And I like in, was it Super Smash Bros. Brawl, how there's a stage from WarioWare. And you gotta do the different things. And you can get like stars or power-ups and stuff. So, want to try that. It's a lot of fun. It is complete. Got the manual and everything. And I believe, check Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, that was complete as well. So, some solid stuff there. And then one more that I just picked up recently. Zelda and the MINISH cap for the Game Boy Advance. So I love Zelda games. Obviously, I talked about Zelda Breath of the Wild. But MINISH cap was one of the few left that I didn't have for like the main systems and consoles. So I think I need Oracle of Seasons. That might be the last main Zelda game that I need. Other than, well, nope, I need Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and Link Between the Worlds. But I don't have a 3DS, so I won't be getting those for a while. But eventually I do want to get a 3DS or a DS, and then I'll get those games to go with that. And then last, the big thing about this month was I talked about that big Genesis lot I picked up. And so it was on a local Facebook page. And it was pretty pricey. You want basically eBay price for it. But I talked to him and we got it down. So I didn't get it for a great deal, but I got it for cheaper than what it's worth. And then what's cool though is when I got there to pay for it, he actually threw in some stuff that I didn't even know about, which was cool. So we'll start with that. So he did give me the Eliminator to clean it. Not going to use it at all, but it's kind of interesting he sent it. Also, we have Conker's Bad Fur Day manual, which I just picked up the game, was it last month or 2 months ago? So I got the manual, so hopefully I'll be able to find the box at some point and get it complete. And then we've got some empty Game Gear boxes. So we got Tasmania, and we've got Sonic the Hedgehog, Triple Trouble. Like I said, they're empty, no games, and I don't have the games, but when I do get the games, I already got the boxes for them, which is cool. And then there's even some NES stuff. So, again, these were just boxes and manuals, so no game. So we had The Adventures of Dino Ricky. I already had this game in box, but no manual, so I was able to get the manual. And also, on the back of mine, there was like a hole tube right here, so it was in pretty bad shape. So this one is in much better shape. So that was good to upgrade that. Then we've got Donkey Kong Classics. Already had the game, so now I've got it with the box and the manual. Next one, same thing, had the game, but now I've got it complete. And that's Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. And then one more, which I do not have the game for currently, but I'm hoping to get pretty soon, and that's Rad Gravity. So that's got the box, the manual, and now I just got to get the game for it. And according to Pat the NES Punk's Ultimate Guide to the NES, it's a pretty solid game, so I'll be looking to pick that up soon. So again, those were just throw-ins that I didn't even know about it, which added to the value of this lot. And so next, we had some Genesis games. Some I already had complete, and so this was just stuff to trade. And then some I needed the manual, some I just needed the box, and then some I didn't have at all. So we'll start with the ones that I already had complete, and so they were just upgrades. So I had Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Spinball, Eternal Champions, and Mortal Kombat 2. So those games I already had complete and everything. So what I did is I just looked at the games, I looked at the manuals, looked at the cases, see which ones are best, and then I put that in my collection, and the other ones I'm going to trade off. Next, they were just ones that I was missing something, whether it's the box, the manual, etc. So we had Sonic 3D Blast, which I needed the manual for. So now that's complete. We had Sonic and Knuckles, which I had the game and the manual, but no box, but that's complete. Disney's The Lion King, I only had the game. X-Men, I only had the game. It does not have the poster, so hopefully I'll find that eventually. Mortal Kombat, I was missing the manual. Now it's complete. And probably a big reason I really wanted this lot. Last month I just picked up Streets of Rage 3, which I was very happy about. It's a game I wanted for a while. But this one had Streets of Rage 3 complete. So the game was in much better condition than the one I picked up last month. So that was a huge selling point to get in that lot. And then next, these were games I didn't have in my collection at all. So we got Super Street Fighter 2. I have it for the Super Nintendo, but not the Genesis. Very fun game. I really enjoyed it. It's got those new challengers. Was it Nighthawk? I can't remember. Oh, T-Hawk. That's it. Nighthawk is from Mortal Kombat. But Cammy, DJ, T-Hawk, and Fei Long. So I've always enjoyed that game. We got Green Dog, the beached surfer dude. One of the higher priced ones in the lot. High Seas Havoc, which is pretty much a Sonic the Hedgehog clone. If you took the guy out, Captain Havoc, and you put in Sonic, it'd be a pretty similar game. But still fun. We got Goofy's Hysterical History Tour. Golden Axe, which I had the second one complete already, so I was glad to get the first one. And then the last one from the lot, Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkotron. Never played the Toe Jam and Earl games a ton, but I think I played them a little bit on Sega Channel from my uncles. So that was fun to play. So yeah, as you see, it's a pretty solid lot. Some stuff I can trade off or sell, but then add some good, decent stuff to my collection. And then one more thing was, since I was trying all those games out, all those Genesis games, had the Ooze, which I picked up this summer from a guy, and I could not get it to work. So I just put it on my shelf for a while, where I have some other games that don't work that I'm going to try and figure out eventually. And I grabbed it out again, I cleaned it again, I put it in, and it finally started showing signs that it might work. I was like, okay, maybe I can do it. So I cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it, finally got it working. So I was glad. Otherwise, that was just basically a waste of money from the summer. So that was cool. So there you have it. Those are my pickups from March of 2017. Solid months. I've got some great games. I just got to get time to play them all. But Zelda is pretty much taking over my world right now. And plus now I got that Elgato. I'm going to be recording some other videos. So be pretty busy coming up. This next weekend is the Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And so I'll be heading to that, which I'm excited because Video Games Monthly will be there. So I'll get to meet them. And hopefully pick up a few things that I've been looking for. So stay tuned. Look forward to more videos coming up. Haven't done the Top 3 Tuesday for a while just because I've been so busy, and some of them haven't really been of interest to me. So hopefully pretty soon I'll get one of those. I might even go back and do some later on now that I got that the Elgato to capture some footage. But yeah, look forward to stay tuned. Some new stuff happening in the channel. And again, thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Captain Algebra signing off.